Before beginning our journey to the North Shore, we have to define the 5 themes of geography. The place category of geography includes characteristics that make a place unique. The 2 types of characteristics that fall under the place category are physical and human. Physical features include landforms, vegetation, and climate. Human features include culture, government, and economy. Each place has a unique set of characteristics. The human environmental theme of geography is the ways that people use or modify the environment they live in. There are 2 types of human environmental interaction. The first type of human environmental action is adaptation. Adaptation means you do not physically change the physical layout of the land, but you do make the task at hand easier. The second type of human environmental interaction is modification. Modification includes actually changing the layout of the land in order to make a task easier.
The location theme of geography tells where a place is. There are 2 types of locations. There are absolute locations, which include longitudes, meridians, latitude, and parallels, and while relative location tells about places and where those places are located in relation to other places.
The movement theme of geography includes moving people, goods, and ideas from place to place. Movement in Pittsburgh includes subways like the T, trains, bikes, and segways.
The region theme of geography is an area with its own unifying characteristics. A region can vary in size, and there are physical, cultural, political, and economical regions. A country can belong to different regions as well.
Now that we have defined the 5 themes of geography, we can continue our journey onto the North Shore.
We are currently at the Fort Pitt Museum, which played a large part in the French and Indian War. French and Indian War, as we now know, was fought over the Ohio River Valley, which is currently known as the Point, which is our next destination.
Next, we stopped to visit Fort Duquesne, which was burnt to the ground in 1758. However, it was later rebuilt as Fort Pitt, the fort we just visited.
This spot marks the exact site of where Fort Duquesne used to stand, built by the French in 1754. It was destroyed by the French in 1758 when they saw the English approaching.
Here we are making our way to the Point, which is located at the convergence of the 3 rivers.
So here I am standing at the Point. This is where the 3 rivers intersect, the Allegheny, the Monongahela, and the Ohio River. It used to be an extremely important part of trade where the 3 rivers converge.
Next, we are headed to North Shore.
Hey, look.
Okay, to prove how much river.
The absolute location of North Shore is 40 degrees by 44 degrees north and 79 degrees by 0 degrees west.
The relative location of the North Shore is north of the Ohio and Allegheny rivers.
Pittsburgh is also very famous for its 3 rivers, the Monongahela, the Allegheny, and the Ohio rivers. The Allegheny and the Monongahela combine to make the Ohio River. The rivers themselves are a great mode of transportation, which could fall underneath the movement category of geography, because they move people, goods, and ideas, often by boat. Today, the rivers are used more for recreation rather than transportation. But at one point, Pittsburgh relied heavily on the rivers for travel.
Alright, right now we are walking over to North Shore and we're on this bridge. Maeve's down over there walking with me. Peter and Hazel still all the way there. They are. There they are. Walking with us, making our way slowly North Shore. We just finished being at the Point.
and we'll see you guys later.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Film this.
Video the segues, transportation.
Film this now.
So as you can see, segways are now a mode of transportation. Yeah, they're a mode of transportation to get around places in Pittsburgh.
Segways are a great mode of transportation.
Wait, did you see that?
So we just realized that we're actually standing on the Fort Pitt Bridge. So
Right at the end of Fort Pitt.
yeah, so we're just about to like get off it.
Bridges fall underneath the human environmental interaction category of geography as an adaptation. Bridges are an adaptation because they do not physically change the land, even though they help people better cross bodies of water. The Fort Pitt Tunnel is located on the Fort Pitt Bridge. However, it would be considered a modification instead of an adaptation because it physically changes the landscape because it goes through a mountain. However, it is still part of the human environmental interaction theme of geography.
So as you can see, Ethan has found a leaf.
Look how big this leaf is.
This Norwegian maple leaf falls underneath the place category of geography, underneath physical features. It was imported from Northern Europe to line city streets and to be planted in parks. The Norwegian maple tree is a deciduous tree, meaning it sheds its leaves in the winter.
And nature is also very dangerous. Nature.
Here we are on
At the North Shore.
main part of our journey in Pittsburgh today.
Yes, we are also right next to Heinz Field, home, Pittsburgh Steelers. Go Steelers! Heck yeah!
Football! There seems to be some kind of walk going on here. We're not sure what it is.
We believe it is breast cancer.
Breast cancer. So actually what we thought was a walk for breast cancer is the vision walk.
Okay, so we are in the middle of the World War II Memorial. This is technically put under the place theme in the 5 themes of geography under the man-made features. As you can see, it talks a lot about all of what has happened, like building the bomb, once the war begins, about Pearl Harbor, all that.
So as you can see, Pittsburgh is really into Star Wars.
Oh god.
What's going on?
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day
What's
for a
this
neighborhood.
name?
Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beautiful.
So this is the Mr. Rogers Shrine, the memorial.
Tribute to children.
Yeah. He was a.
Tribute to children. It's just another. It falls under the place category as well. It's also another physical man-made feature. He's from Pittsburgh, so it's cool.
Remembers he had a TV show, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. He was from Pittsburgh.
We might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Would you be my neighbor?
So here we're walking in front of Heinz Field.
Which is yet another man-made feature
Yes, home
that
of,
falls underneath the place category of geography.
home of the Pittsburgh Steelers, who last time I checked are not doing too well.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
So, but it's extremely important to like Pittsburgh and all, because whenever there's a football game, people crowd down here to get in. So that like like sometimes they block up traffic and stuff. So, but it is a very important place in Pittsburgh.
All the Pittsburghians show their Pittsburgh pride.
It could technically be considered a cultural trait because, as we currently learned in class, cultural traits include sports.
Yeah, they're like.
So,
Yeah.
I guess it could fall underneath the cultural category.
The Carnegie Science Center falls underneath the place category of geography. It is considered a man-made feature because all the Carnegie museums are important to Pittsburgh, and they are all man-made.
Yep, this is good.
We are currently eating our way through.
I counted to 6 this morning. Yeah, your server will be right with you.
Thank you.
Alright.
I didn't get like
fancy
thing last time. We had
It's
like
just like we
paper
have a
menus.
better guideline to follow.
That's a shame, isn't it?
That's a shame.
Angry balls. So here we're at the field with some food. The handoff has some food. A lot of food here.
Yeah, it's a restaurant, Peter.
Hey, I thought it was a football stadium.
Well, it does show football.
I had one job.
Peter, you had one job.
You just repeated what she said.
You had one job.
Hashtag.
That was
Again, you just repeated what you said.
yeah.
Are we recording this? This is gonna be awful.
You know this is awful?
There'll be a lot of
I was gonna see your face, but okay. So, as you see, we got our drinks. And
I got a
Ethan
hot
was
chocolate.
Yeah, Ethan was we got a hot chocolate.
Does hot
That
chocolates?
looks like toxic. It does. I never
Mountain
put Mountain
Dew.
Dew in a glass.
I would never.
Scary.
Dude, like
Dude.
neon colored drinks are the best.
Yeah.
So we finally got our food after like 50 hours. And oh, it's really
Yeah,
good.
totally.
Not gonna lie, it took us about 50
Yeah,
hours.
50 hours.
Not gonna lie.
Spend like
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We were here for a few days.
Yeah.
we had to move in.
We got like a salad over
Oh,
there.
I got it.
Salad with tater tots, I guess. And then we got
No, that's literally just tater tots with stuff on top of it.
Oh. Okay. We have
Fish and chips.
fish and chips. Oh, that's good. I didn't know that fish. Shrimp
No, I'm not a tater tot.
with chopsticks.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then
Peter, it's your home country.
That flashed and I didn't want it to.
whatever this is.
This is some flatbread. It's
Real thin
a
and
pierogi flatbread.
Pierogi
Yeah,
flatbread. And then I forget what I got. It was some like chicken sandwich with fries.
We've been here for 5 days.
Yeah.
No food.
Yeah.
No water. We had to eat our cameraman.
Why am I still here then?
But you're the second cameraman. Peter, you're next.
I was full like halfway
So-
through, but it was pretty
We
good.
finished our food. Somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
I had 2 out of 3 pieces of fish, man. Come on.
Somewhat.
I couldn't finish all
I'm
the
not
salad
good.
dish with my chopsticks.
So yeah, we're gonna pay now.
PayPal, by PayPal.
Are you ready to go back out and win? No, I'm kind of freeze. I'm
Put on your jacket.
Okay. So we just paid a bill. Didn't work because I'm bad at it.
Yeah, you would think being an Asian, he's good with math. But he's not.
Not that. My food was $14.45. I gave it 20.
So yeah.
That's exciting.
So yeah, I can see myself.
Have somebody younger, you know.
Ooh, and me. That's exciting.
So we're getting our money back.
Everything.
At least me and Hazel are. But like Ethan has a mom and Maeve has a mom.
Okay.
Filming. Alright, we're about to leave. Hey Maeve. Like being filmed?
Let's go.
Let's go.
After eating at Jerome Bettis, we're going to the T. That's
A mode of transportation which falls under the movement category, right?
I think
Technically.
it's like an underground train. So basically.
Meanwhile.
Wait, we gotta take it first.
Oh, yeah, we should get a ticket.
Around.
No, okay, let's go get a ticket, Peter. The go ride it.
Nah, we're just gonna
Let's zoom in.
That's what we're talking about. I thought someone said it's just free. Just go on.
Yeah, we're gonna go get tickets. Here comes the train. That's one of the trains. Yeah, this is the definite mode of transportation for Pittsburgh. Trains. Clever. There are not a lot of people here. Does not seem to be like a yes. Unlike Japan, because we learned about Japan's transportation needs. They need the trains a lot more than we do.
It's part of the movement theme of geography because it's a mode of transportation, and it's part of the human environmental interaction theme because it's a modification that, like, they physically changed the form of, like, the shape of the land so they could allow people to travel, to work easier.
We're walking down to this subway.
If you're recording, I'm recording.
Yeah,
say we got our tickets. We got our tickets.
Yay! No, I guess this is technically a subway station.
It's underground trains, therefore subway. Sub means under in Latin.
So did we just buy 6 tickets for no reason?
Yes, we did.
Well, isn't that wonderful?
Alright, see you guys in a bit. We're about to board a train. Yay! The train's coming. Train's coming. You can hear it. It's coming.
Train's coming. Here it is. Never mind, it's over here.
It's this train.
It's a train. Alright, we're about to board a train. So we're on the train right now. It's pretty empty. Like we only have like a few people. So we just exited the train. These are bikes.
This is bike.
So these are you would rent them out to use them for a certain time period, and you have to get it back by a certain time, otherwise you're screwed. So they have bells.
Bikes fall underneath the movement theme of geography because they move people from place to place. Trains are also a mode of transportation that falls underneath the movement category of geography. This is because they move people and goods from place to place. Trains also fall underneath the human environmental category of geography as an adaptation because, again, they allow people and goods to travel faster, but they don't physically change the layout of the land. Trains are no longer used as much as they used to be.
So here we are at PNC Park. Yeah, we're about to cross the street. So this is another place where it would be important.
Feature of geography.
Another man-made feature.
PNC Park also has a culture factor to it because sports are culture factors and baseball is a sport and PNC Park is a field that holds baseball. North Shore belongs to the region of Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania belongs to the region of the United States. This concludes our project. We had an amazing time exploring this area of Pittsburgh. We hope you learned something.
So
I would like to reach out my hand.
Hazel will say what location is. Okay?
Better tell you to run.
A man's down.
Well, pick me up where it's going. guys. Oh, Bessie.